Mrs. Sanderson, Dr. Chumley's assistants out here.
I'm glad to meet you. How are you, Doctor?
That is going to depend on you, I'm afraid. Please sit down. You've met Nurse Kelly, Mr. Dowd.
Yes, I have had the pleasure of meeting Nurse Kelly. And now I would like you both to meet a good friend of mine.
Later I'd be glad to. Now, won't you please take a seat, because first I'd like to say...
After Nurse Kelly, I insist.
Sit down, Kelly. Is that chair quite comfortable for you, Mr. Dowd?
Yes, it is. Would you like to try it?
No, thank you, Mr. Dowd. Would you like... is it too warm in here for you, Mr. Dowd? Would you like me to open the window?
Mr. Dowd, Dr. Sanderson wants to know if you should open the window.
Well, that would be entirely up to him. I don't want to live his life for him.
Mr. Dowd, are you looking for something?
No, I'm just sitting here admiring the weather.
Mr. Dowd, I can see you are the type of person... You aren't the type of person to be won over by a lot of high-flown phrases or beating around the bush.
No.
Now, you have us at a disadvantage. We know it, you know it, so let's just lay our cards on the table.
I certainly can feel it that.
Best way in the long run. People are people after all.
That is often the case.
And being human, people are liable to make mistakes. Nurse Kelly and I have made a mistake here this afternoon, and we'd like to explain it to you.
You say that it was you and Nurse Kelly who made a mistake out here this afternoon?
Actually, it's my fault, not Dr. Sanderson.
It was a human failing, I'm afraid.
Well, I find those things quite interesting. Even in a workplace, these things can be a start to a warm and long friendship.
And the responsibility for it is all mine, Mr. Dowd, not Nurse Kelly's.
I like your old-fashioned way of thinking.
Now, if I had seen your sister first, that would have been an entirely different story.
Now, there you surprise me. I think the world of you, but I'm pretty sure she's seen her day. Now, Nurse Kelly, on the other hand, is a quite lovely creature.
Now, you mustn't attach any blame to your sister, Mr. Dowd. She is a very sick woman. In fact, did you know that she actually came out here this afternoon insisting that you were the one in need of treatment?
Well, Rita shouldn't worry about me. I get along fine.
She was... exactly, we can see that. But she had already talked to Nurse Kelly, and we had even gotten a call on the phone from your family lawyer, Judge Gaffney.
Oh, I know Judge Gaffney. I know his wife, too. Very, very good people.
Can I get you something, Mr. Dowd?
What did you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. You seem to be looking for something.
No, I'm just sitting here admiring Nurse Kelly.
Mr. Dowd, we must talk about your sister. Did you know that she actually came out here in a heated tirade complaining about your drinking?
Sounds like Rita.
She was hysterical, I tell you.
Well, I tell Rita not to worry about it.
Now, I'm sure you have a drink now and again, say, at the restaurant.
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I'd like one right now.
All right. But your sister's reaction was entirely too intense for someone like you. Does your sister drink, Mr. Dowd?
No, I haven't seen her take a drink since she moved here.
Well, I'm going to surprise you. I think she does drink, and she has been for quite some time.
Well, there you surprised me, Doctor.
But it isn't her drinking which will be the basis for my diagnosis and treatment of her here at Chumley's Rest. Rather, it is that she keeps talking about this big white rabbit, Harvey. Yes, I believe she calls him Harvey.
Harvey's his name.
She claimed you were tormenting her with Harvey.
Tormented her with Harvey. She shouldn't think that way. I don't drive him. Now, before we go on, I'd like you to meet a good friend.
Later, let me make my point first, Mr. Dowd. This condition did not just spring up overnight. It is the result of something
Vita, stress. I must check in on this.
There will be no need for that, Mr. Dowd. There is nothing someone like you can do about it. It would be best if you leave this to professionals. I recommend you leave her out here with us, at least temporarily.
Well, I do want Vita to have everything she needs,
Trust me, Mr. Dowd, this is what she needs.
but I don't want to leave her out here unless that's what she wants.
Mr. Dowd, I would not recommend this unless I absolutely believed it to be necessary. If this were just an ordinary delusion, seeing something she had seen in the past, like a ghost or a specter, then I might not believe this to be necessary, but it stands to reason that no one has ever seen a rabbit 6 feet high.
Well, not that often.
I like you, Dowd.
I like you too, Dr. Anderson. I like you too, Nurse Kelly.
I like you too, Mr. Dowd.
So we agree then. Your sister must be committed out here temporarily.
Well, perhaps I better consult my family lawyer, Judge Jack.
Well, there's no time for that, man. Just tell him that I recommended it. And it's not as though you can't drop out here anytime.
Is that so?
That is so. In fact, I will have Nurse Kelly get you a full visitor pass, and you can have complete access to the place.
Here you go, Mr. Dowd.
Why, thank you. Might I have one more for...
Oh, that's right. You have a niece, don't you, Mr. Dowd? Mrs. Simmons' daughter.
Well, that's not who it's for, but...
No worries, Mr. Dowd. I completely forgot.
Well, thank you.
That is what we're here for, Mr. Dowd. Now, Nurse Kelly and I need to be getting upstairs. We have some pressing business to attend to. When would you like to come back?
Well, I'm here now.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Now, would you like to have a look around now?
Why, yes, I would.
What would you like to do while you're here?
Well, I would like to take a walk in the park.
That sounds lovely, Mr. Dowd.
It is a lovely day outside, and it looks as though you've been cooped up all day. Would you like to come with me?
Well,
Don't worry about here. Her, Mr. Dowd. She's much too busy. Just know that your sister is in good hands.
Well, thank you for taking such good care of her.
That is what we're here for. A good psychiatrist can't be found under every bush.
Well, you just have to look under the right bush. Now, would you both like to join me downtown for a drink?
Oh, we can't right now. We're much too busy. But thank you. We will take a rain check.
For when?
Nurse Kelly and I don't get off work until 10.
Well, 10 it'll be. I'll be out here with a cab to kill the 10. And the 4 of us can go down to the lovely. Now, I want you both to meet a good friend of mine. Well, but you said later, so later shall be. Now, I must be going. Good evening, people.
whew, I can breathe again.
That was a close shave, all right. But he seemed like a reasonable sort of fellow. There's just one thing I don't like about this Dowd business.
What's that?
It's having to make this date with him. I suppose I shall have to go. He may become a great supporter of this sanitarium now, after all. But you don't have to go, Nurse Kelly. It's my business, and I'll see to it.
I don't mind going. I like Mr. Dowd.
Yes, that was very obvious, Nurse Kelly.
I would go maybe a superior man in old-fashioned clothes. Though these he knew how to treat a lady. I would go have a drink with him tonight, only if you weren't going.
And why not? That man has all the money in the world around here. No, that corny bowing, getting up out of a chair every time the woman makes a move. Why is his old-fashioned design old bowler hat he wears?
He stood when I stood, sat when I sat, called me pretty and dear.
Dr. Sanderson, Nurse Kelly.
Yes, doctor.
Tell the gardener to bring more carefully around my private valley and by the main road, will you?
Yes, doctor.
Now, about this business of the woman with the big white rabbits, that been smoothed over?
Yes, doctor, she seemed very reasonable.
Well, I've had many patients in my day with the animals, but I've never had a patient who's seen one that large.
Yes, doctor, I believe she called him Harvey.
Harvey, unusual name for an animal of any kind. Harvey is a man's name. I've known many men in my day named Harvey, but never an animal. Case is peculiar indeed, doctor.
Yes, doctor, yes it is.
I will go upstairs and I'll look in on this woman. I'll give you my professional guidance as I know.
Thank you, doctor.
Before I go, who's having order me?
I don't know, doctor. But were they doubts?
No, I remember Mr. Dowd sitting past me when he left.
Let me see, Kelly. Perhaps there's some kind of identification in it. Here, well, what is this? Probably some new fads. Put them away, Kelly. They shouldn't be out here messing up our waiting room.
Look here. Someone's got to help me with that Simmons woman. What a restraining jacket or something. She's a nightmare.
What's going on, Wilson?
Well, she's in the hydro tub now, but she keeps finding me.
We were just on our way up. We'll take care of her.
Oh, dear. I left the water on.
Oh, dear.
Willie, oh Willie, where are you? Willie, you promised you would be late for the party. Are you ready?
Yes, dear. I have one last patient I need to tend to.
Well, to give this person a quick diagnosis of something. I'm dying to sit inside of the poor house.
Yes, dear. Only be a moment. Make yourself at home.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Mr. Chung, doctor's wife. I'm Dowd, LP. I'm glad to meet you. Here, let me give you one of my cards. If you should like to call me on this number. Don't call me on that one. That's the old one. Thank you. Is there something I can do for you? What do you have in mind? Well, I'm looking for Harvey the Puka. Harvey, is he a patient here? No, nothing like that. Does he work here? No, he's what you might call my best friend. He came out here with Vita and I this afternoon. What did you want to call? Well, he was sitting there with a tiny phone on the table. Was that what you just said? Puka? Yes, that's it. Is that what you do? No, as I understand it, it's something quite old. Oh, really? I never have seen it before. Neither had I till I met him. Oh, really? I really do hope that you get the opportunity to meet him. Thank you. Yes. Now, would you like to join me downtown for a drink? Thank you. I'm waiting right here, Doctor. If you came down and saw me gone, well, we wouldn't want that. I'll tell you what I'll do. What will you do? If your friend comes in and wants to look here, I'd be glad to do that. Would you do that? I would certainly appreciate it. No trouble at all. I'll write it down right here on the back of this. What would you like to do for your friend if he comes in and wants to go here? Tell him that if he doesn't have any other plans, he'd meet me downtown. Meet Mr. Downtown. I need some sort of place downtown. Harvey knows where. He knows this town like the back of a book. Harvey, you know where. Harvey what? Just Harvey. You know what? You've been so nice. I have a better idea. What's that? Dr. Tony and I are staying downtown this evening for a cocktail party at Dr. Square. You can give your friend a lift. I wouldn't want to expose, but that would be wonderful. No trouble at all. Dr. Square is having this party for a sister from Wichita. I didn't know Dr. McClure had a sister from Wichita. Oh, you know Dr. McClure? No. Are you quite sure that you can't join me downtown for a drink? I really could, but thank you. Well, maybe some other time, and I really do hope to get a chance to meet Harvey. Yes, so do I. Well, it has been very nice to meet you. Hopefully you find Harvey. Good night.
That Simmons woman is uncooperative, Doctor. She refused to admit to me that she has those big rabbits. She's still insistent, brother. Here, take this. Give her 2 bills at 9 and another at 10. hide your room at 8, and let's say another one of those at 7. Then we'll see if she won't cooperate, won't we, Doctor?
Yes, Doctor.
You know what to call me if you need me. Ready, dear?
Yes, Louis. No, Louis.
Yes?
There's a name in it now, but his name was Dow.
Oh, that's Mrs. Simmons' brother. I told him he could look around, and I gave him full visiting privileges.
She mustn't see anyone tonight. Not anyone at all. Be sure to tell him that.
Yes, Doctor.
He's asked to see her here. You live with some friend of his.
Who could that be, Dr. Sanderson?
I don't know, Doctor.
Said someone to come after with earlier this afternoon.
Nurse Kelly, was there anyone with Dow when he was on?
How would I know that?
Well, he said there was. He said his friend was sitting right there in that chair at the club. He was twice.
Dr. Sanderson?
I told him we could give his friend a lift to town. He loves me. Was that all right, officer? Is that all right with you?
Of course, of course.
Said his friend's name was Harvey.
Harvey?
He didn't give a last name. He did something else, though. Puka, last name was that was. Said his friend was very tall. Well, why are you looking at me like that? Said he was a very nice, polite man. He simply asked if he could give his friend a lift to town. If we can't do a favor for someone, why are we living? That's it.
How long ago was he in here?
Kelly, give me that hat. By God, we'll find out about this. Sanderson, call the main gate. Stop it.
Yes, Doctor. Main gate? Henry? Did you see a man in a suit leave the grounds this afternoon? You did. He's gone. He's gone, sir.
Kelly, get Judge Gaffney on the phone.
Yes, Doctor.
Sanderson. Believe your name is Sanderson?
Yes, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. You went to medical school, specialized in the study of psychiatry?
Yes, Doctor.
Uh-huh. You say you graduated too?
Yes, Doctor.
Perhaps they neglected to tell you that a rabbit has large, pointed ears. That a hat would have to be perforated to make room for those ears.
Doctor, Mr. Dowd seemed reasonable enough this afternoon.
Dr. Sanderson, the job of a psychiatrist is to tell the difference between those who are reasonable and those who merely act reasonable. Do you know what you've done? You've just let a psychopathic case wander off of these grounds. You've subjected me, a psychiatrist, to the embarrassment of having to call, of all things, a lawyer to find out who came here to be committed and who came out here to commit. Now, I will have to do something that I haven't done in 15 years. I will go look for this man. I will find him. I will bring him back. And when I do, your connection with this institution is ended as of that moment.
Thanks, sir.
Wilson, get the card. There's Kelly. Come upstairs with me and we'll get Wilson to the doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
I'll talk to Dr. Burris, we won't be coming, and I will fix you the inside of that house. Wilson,